because we started.
The stuff's not plugged in. Like,
what's not plugged in? Okay, we'll get there.
Please don't do that to me.
Messed up what?
I don't think anybody's going to be able to hear us.
Can everybody hear okay? Can everybody see?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you guys hear us? Perfect. Okay, great.
Just making sure. Sometimes our mics, it plugs into the charging jack, and sometimes the mics just choose not to work. So we always have to make a sure. Excuse me. So if anybody has been slowly trudging through this month regarding Moby, there's quite a few more projects that have showed up. We still have not had our meeting with them yet, but we hope to soon. And it seems to be that they've been working out some kinks because there's more stuff. So if you've been trying to use Moby in your area and there hasn't been anything, give it another check. There's certainly more available for us. We have a Moby that we'll show you guys today inside Stop and Shop. We also have a field agent. We have a couple of different projects to show you guys. And so we're going to, hopefully keep this stuff in regular circulation as long as the app cooperates.
Oh, you did your first Moby yesterday. That's great. We're going to be doing a field agent and a Moby inside of Stop and Shop today. We do have a modest live goal, guys. Every day we do 2. We give those back to you on Instagram. I finally found the wallet because that's what part of the problem was with me doing the giveaway. I found the wallet. I will be doing the giveaway for the wallet today. I will be picking the winner, and then I will be starting the next giveaway for the Louis Vuitton bag. All pre-loved items, guys. I didn't spend a lot of money on them, so make sure you're following me on Insta for that.
Yep.
Thank you, Shirley. So yes, we do 2 modest live goals to keep us in the good graces of the TikTok algorithm, which has been a little crappy this last couple of weeks, but that's okay. We'll get there. We trudge on through. So if we could get 5,000 likes on this live, we will go inside and start showing you guys how to do this work. We do the 5,000 likes because it's just a nice low bar threshold to get everybody in here and start showing you guys all this stuff. Sharing the if you can't give a gift, which is totally fine, don't worry about it. Likes and shares are where it's at. And guys, I put out a really cool video that I worked really hard on this morning. If you guys could go like it, comment. They were spitting. Like it, comment, and repost. That would really help me out. So you can back out of the live really quick. Go watch the video all the way through. Like it, share it, repost, and come back and let me know that you did. That would be great. That would be great. Or if you've already done it.
Sublime.
Sublime.
The sublime.
I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball.
I don't know what that is.
If I had $1 million.
I actually don't know what
Santeria is a religion.
Okay.
Oh, 80% of that live goal. Y'all are the best. Thank you. Oh, we're at 5,000 likes. Look at that. Awesome. So good morning. My name's Joanna. This is my husband, AJ. We teach people how to make money, save money, and get cash back for free from their phones. No course, no book, no affiliate marketing, network marketing, or pyramid schemes. Nothing to buy and nothing to sell. Every single thing you need is in my profile, 3 pinned videos, a side hustle playlist, and a link to all the apps and websites that we use. Really quick overview of what we do. The first thing we do to make money is merchandising. That's what we're going to do inside of the store. We're going to show you how, step by step, start to finish. You're going into stores, doing small jobs for big companies. You are answering questions, uploading information, and we use 3 apps for that: Survey Merchandiser, Field Agent, and Moby. All 3 of these are listed in my profile under merchandising. It's very easy to navigate that list. It is a website, joannalynofficial.com, if you don't see the link, and it is all separated. Jobs take anywhere from 5 to 25 minutes and pay anywhere from $5 to $25 per job. What?
Sorry, Gabby, we don't talk to you guys on social media whatsoever, so we don't, no TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, what are the ones? Telegram, WhatsApp, no exceptions.
Unless Gabby is talking about somebody contacted them from Merchandiser, then that's not my team, that is Survey Merchandiser.
Yeah, so that's... if someone messaged you and said, hey, download this app, that's not us. If you got it from the profile, you're good. The only one of those that regularly will contact you is Survey Merchandiser. And we'll talk about that later. I just wanted to clear that up.
Sarah, we're going to be doing an Eagle Eye mission in this store, so please stay tuned. If you guys are nervous about doing the ones at the front of the store, keep an eye out. We will be doing that this morning.
Eagle Eye out.
Eagle Eye. Okay. The second way that we make money is by downloading apps and services and playing games. We have several apps for that. Cash Kick, Swag Bucks, Inbox Dollars, and Free Cash all work for Android and iOS. There are 2 additional ones that work for Android only, which are Missed Play and Rewarded Play. The last way that we make money, the last way that we make money is through surveys. I have 2 great apps for that. I know a lot of apps are really pain in the ass, but Ipsos, iSay, and Survey Junkie are 2 of the best survey apps out there that really gear surveys towards you. We can talk about more of that later on, but that's how we make money. We also have a ton of cash back, different offers. If you're looking for a Sam's Club membership, school's about to start or has started, and you need snacks, we just did that and saved a butt ton of money. Sam's Club membership in my profile for $25 for the year, and it's normally $50. So that's pretty much everything. We've gone over all the stuff. We're at 10,000 likes. Let's get inside the store and do 2 jobs. We're going to start with the field agent. That's the shelfgram, and then I'll take the Moby mission. And we're going to go inside and make some cash. First one is $8. The Moby mission is $4. I will make a quick $12, and then we will come back to this car, and we will answer more questions.
Right, so it is 11:22.
Sonny, there's a couple ways that you can ask me. I just started last week, have some questions. So we do have a Discord. That is our only paid service. It's where you can talk to us and other mods and other people doing this work every single day. $7.99 a month is the base tier. That's all you need to talk to anybody. You can send me an email, but it's very hard for us to answer all of the emails because we do have a lot of them. But that's going to be your best way, or asking here in the live as well.
And we'll be answering questions and giving you some basic information as we go, too.
So, Suzanne, I have been told that my entire life, that I have a voice of a journalist or a radio person. I'm actually trying to get into voiceovers.
I have a face for radio.
I have a face for radio. No, that means I'm ugly. I don't think I'm too ugly. So let's go inside and do this work.
So it is 11:22, and feel free to time us because these projects are going to be both really easy, and we're going to make pretty quick money. So ready? Go. Okay.
All right.
So the title of what we do is the industry, I guess, is merchandising. So our job is to walk inside of stores like Stop and Shop, Target, Walmart, you name it. We've been in it. We've done work in it. And we check up on products for big companies. So we went perform some associated retail tasks. Honey.
Oh.
You're on.
I know. I was texting our daughter.
And so if you want to see what that is, how it works, how it pays, all that type of stuff, give us a second to get on the Wi-Fi and we'll get. And so if you want to see what that is, how it works, how it pays, all that type of stuff, give us a second to get on the Wi-Fi and we'll get started. Angel loves your face and your voice is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Face.
I know what she
Loves
said.
your voice and face is gorgeous. Sorry, I can't read. So yeah, we're going to start with a field agent project. So this is one of the 3 apps that we use. If you guys want to do the merchandising things, we have apps available in the merchandising section of the link in the bio. Just go to that link in the bio for anything that we talk about. All these apps are free. The merchandising section is going to give you Survey Merchandiser, Field Agent, and Moby. So we're going to get started with a Field Agent right
So
now.
it is the Shelfgram Paper Goods Photo Audit. This is an $8 job. Mm-hmm. We're going to be taking pictures. It gives you all of the instructions right here. You can read through all this. I'm not going to bore you guys. It shows you how to take a picture. You want vertical 4-foot sections. This is where we're going to go. Mm-hmm. Is this location open? Yep.
Yes, it is.
Go to the toilet paper.
Okay, let's
down
find
here.
the toilet paper.
This is a super easy shelfgram, guys.
And we're going to take overlapping 4-foot section photos. It will again teach you all of the formatting rules of how they want their photos taken. But if you can follow directions, the app will walk you through the jobs. So
4-foot section.
4-foot section is roughly speaking the break in the shelves. So these, I got to get out of her way because she's going to come all the way down this way. So 4-foot section is roughly the break in the shelf. Some places do 6. This one is more of a 4-foot. So like from here to there, that's roughly 4 feet. Again, it doesn't need to be exact. They just want it framed so that they can see as much of the shelf view as possible without any extra space on the ceiling or the floor.
So this shows all the pictures that I took. And then we're going to see if there's any end cap of these
there any
items.
end cap
There is not on
anywhere in the
those
store
two.
that has toilet paper on it? Yes or no? If it's yes, we go take photos of it. Sometimes it's multiple.
Or a sidekick, which is one of these. Toilet or paper towels, yes. Toilet paper, no.
Great.
So we say no. And now it's going to ask for paper towel section. And
now we do the paper towels.
And now we know there is an end cap for that.
So we start over in the Bounty right here.
So for our longtime friends who have been on here for a while, how are you guys enjoying the microphones? Let me know how you feel about them. Do you like the sound quality? Is it a better experience? If you could let me know what our friends say, that would be great. So I hit done again.
It does not work in Japan. Love it. Love them.
Good. So paper towel
Sounds
displays. There's one right here.
Well, yeah, sound quality goes a long way. Trust me, if you are a content creator, we went way too long in Joanna doing this stuff to actually have some decent equipment, especially sound equipment too, isn't something that you need to break the bank on. It's kind of one of those techs that has really made leaps and bounds. Even those the TikTok shop microphones that you can find out there,
There's
a
one
lot
in
of
my
those,
profile.
just the difference between that and your regular microphone in your phone picking up is night and day.
So now it wants facial tissues or Kleenex, whatever you want to call it. Do you know how long it took me? Do you know how long it took me to realize that Kleenex was the brand and not the actual item?
Yeah, same too. So a reset is more of a bigger, more involved project on Surrey Merchandiser. Those are often
This is
hourly
Sidekick,
paid
right?
positions too.
This is a sidekick.
It's a display.
And we'll go with it.
So there's usually going to be hour in nature. It depends on how much work needs to be done in that store. So it really just depends on the location and the project itself. It could be anywhere from 1 to 8 hours. So you just got to check on that.
The last section is always take a picture of a freestanding display. I did that, and that was it. That was $8. And if I had any issues, if somebody gave me crap, if there was nothing there, I could put all that there.
Yes, they work in in Canada. Sorry.
All of these are the pictures I took and answers I gave. Complete, work, done. Who thinks they could do that job for $8 or even $5?
And it is now 11:27.
And that was with
28.
walking into the store, getting on the Wi-Fi. So that was a total of 5 minutes, including getting on the Wi-Fi.
And going slow and explaining
And
things.
going slow. That would have taken me about 2.5 minutes total to make $8. Even if that was $5.
You want to see her do it again?
We're gonna do Moby now.
Yeah. So these are all one-off projects. Some of them are designed to be like secret shopper, mystery shopper in nature. Some of them are designed to be on behalf of brands, and you're going to check in with, oh, is it not working? Did you log? Oh, it logged you out. Some of these you're going to be working in conjunction with management or store staff on behalf of specific brands. So it really just depends on what's out there. But generally speaking, merchandising means that there's a brand that is either looking for specific information about sections or about how their products are marketed and displayed inside of stores. When you agree to sell your brand at Stop & Shop or Target or Walmart, it's on the store to make sure it's where it's supposed to be with the agreed upon price and location and all that stuff.
So these are the things, these are going to give you an overview of the project before you hit start mission. Do I have to find something? Yes, you'll have to find something. Do I have to talk to anyone? Share the letter of authorization.
If I need it.
If you need to. We should.
But this is Moby. This is another app that's also in there.
End.
Yep. This is the Eagle Eye mission. This is the register. So it provides you the letter of authorization. You can screenshot this in case you need it, but in our experience, we really don't ever need it.
So this is what it's telling you what's commonly going to happen, what you're going to be doing.
Put yourself on the Wi-Fi if you can.
I will.
Because it won't upload properly.
Correct. So we're going to hit Stop and Shop.
Shop and Stop.
I might actually have you get my drink after. I don't know. We'll see. So hit OK. Are you ready to begin? I am. In fact, it kicked me off of it.
So this is the checkout register. So it's going to be traditional checkout and self-checkout. So we're going to be answering questions and taking photos about the candy that's at the registers.
Remember, this is only $4. However, I'm doing this slowly. Normally, this is just a quick extra. If you're already in the store, freaking do it. I'm making 8, so I'm going to make 12. So does the store have a traditional checkout section? Why, yes, it does.
Yep. So we'll come back for the self-checkout.
There are 9 traditional checkout. It asks how many traditional.
Yep.
9.
So 9 of them. How
many are open? 1.
2.
2.
2 are open.
2 are open. How many? They all have candy.
Yep.
Okay, so I hate when they do this.
The open one right here.
Good.
Actually, that's not going to work. You're just going to have to slide one of the carts.
Yep. I don't care. So we're going to take a picture
so we're going
of
to wheel this cart out of the way so we can take pictures of both sides of the aisle here. So
I hate when Stop and Shop does it. It's fine. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Yep. So she's going to take a picture of the register side. So she's going to take a picture of this pegboard right here, and then across from the registers right there, and then above the conveyor belt is the stuff over the gum and the mints and stuff. So she's just going to take pictures of all three of those quadrants, and then she's just going to ask her to check off which products she sees stocked and on the shelf and above the conveyor belt. Okay. Now it's going to ask, what do you see? So we see Orbit. Orbit's over there.
Extra.
As is extra. There's no 5. What else are you looking for?
M&Ms.
M&Ms are there.
Twix,
Snickers are there.
Skittles are there.
Skittles are there.
Don't see
No
Starburst.
Starburst.
Other gum brands, other chocolate, other fruity confections, and salty snacks.
Yep,
Because
there's Pringles all the way at the bottom of the register.
They are, so the gum is going to be going to be above the conveyor belt.
Item by item per category. Where
Here, I can move out of here for this.
Yeah. So the gum is all on top of the conveyor belt. If it was in multiple locations, you're allowed to select more than one. Fruity confections
It's on
is
both.
any fruity candy.
So
it's pegboard, it's register side, and it's across from the register. And then salty snacks.
Or across from the register.
Yep. And there's just some basic questions. Is it neat, orderly, and whatnot?
One self-checkout.
So now we just do the same thing we just did. Put that
And
back.
look at, did you guys see? AJ is standing with me with my phone in my face, moved a thing, and I did this.
Right. So now we do the same thing that we just did over in self-checkout. So if your location has more than one self-checkout, you might have to do this twice. If
Sorry.
your location has a queue line,
So
you
yes,
might also need to do
yes, single-sided. How many panels? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, so this is an example of the queue line. It's got the little ribbon thingy here, and it's just asking about the same products that are right here, and we're going to do the same thing. Photo of the self-checkout queue line. I thought you just did that. I guess it gives you multiple shots for the queue line, or just get towards that way.
Oh, it wants each one.
Because it asked for 4. Okay, so
Yeah.
once, how many, what is it counting? Shelves? Mm-hmm. How many shelves is it?
How many sections?
Sections, okay. So 4, she said 4. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, so this one, Moby is almost exclusively Secret Shopper, Mystery Shopper. The other one is kind of both, and then Merchandiser's more like visibility, on behalf of brands type stuff.
There's salty snacks.
There are salty snacks.
And then we're going to look at one of these. Okay.
Self-checkout.
Yeah, go for it. Okay. Yep, you're fine.
So then what we're going to do for self-checkout is we're going to walk in there once it's our shot, and we'll just take a straight-on shot of the entire fixture. They want to see the whole register and the products that are there. Again, there are specific things that you're looking for, but you're going to often find out after you've been doing this a while that not every store is the same, and there are different subtleties that happen. There are plenty of times we go to do this project
so
inside of a store.
I'm just doing a merchandiser job. I'll be out of your way in a second.
Permanent fixtures
Thanks, honey.
there whatsoever.
How's your day going?
And so sometimes our
Good.
day is just
It's at the register
a little bit
within
easier at
reach.
those ones. So the same thing.
Extra?
We're looking for Orbit. No Orbit. There is extra.
M&Ms.
Yes,
no Twix.
M&Ms.
And Snickers.
No Twix. Yes, Snickers.
Other chocolate brands, other fruity confection,
No Altoids. No nothing.
no salty.
Correct.
There are
self-checkout
1, 2,
registers?
3, 4, 5, 6. And they all have that. 6. And it is a
So
bullpen.
This is a bullpen layout. That's kind of a confusing question. Generally speaking, if the self-checkout, if you can't walk through it in
Thanks,
a
honey.
straight
Have a good
line
day.
with registers on either
Thanks.
side of you, then it is always a bullpen. If you can walk straight through it with registers on both sides of you, it's considered a valley. That's just the terminology that they use to describe the layout. Now we just take 2 photos of the self-checkout area.
And it's gonna ask
then
for
we
the
take
front.
a photo of the main aisle in front of both. Obviously, you can't fit the entire front of the store in one shot, so just do your best. Go to a corner, take kind of a high shot, and just show, hey, here's traditional,
excuse me,
here's
sorry.
stuff. And then we've got one more photo after that.
And guys,
Really easy.
I talked to the worker
The
as I
eagle
did
eagle
that.
eye.
Guys, I talked to the worker as I was doing
Yep.
it. I was like, I'm just doing a merchandising because you're not giving anything up that way.
And then you just take a nice long photo. And last photo is the entrance of the store, just so that they can see that we actually are where we say we are. We didn't just pretend to do this.
Yep. Did
So-
anyone bother me in that? Like, guys, yes, you will get assholes sometimes, but
For sure.
honestly, if you're kind to the people, they're not going to care.
Yeah, that's definitely, we'll talk more about that, Melissa. So, we're going to go outside. I'm going to get off the Wi-Fi. We'll go back to the car. We'll answer any other questions that you guys have about this type of work. Anybody can do this without any experience, so just stand by. I'm going to get off the Wi-Fi. Joanna's going to get her last photo, and we'll keep.
I would like Jersey mics today.
That's random.
I haven't had it in a while.
That's true. Not since we were in Newington.
Okay.
There we go. Picture of the front of the store.
Did I encounter any issues? No. If they gave me crap or I couldn't get into an aisle, like if I couldn't pull that thing out of the way, I'd put it there. Pictures I took, answers I gave, finished mission.
Yep. So you upload your project digitally, and you get paid for it in a couple of days.
So in the amount of time we were in there, explaining, showing, doing all that, we made $12. Mm-hmm. $12.
And we have, I don't know what time it is because my phone's in my left hand.
11:36.
36?
11:36.
Okay. So in about 10 minutes?
About 10 minutes, we made 12 bucks. And that was with explaining. That was with being with you guys. Oh, and I got a traveling here bonus because I was out of town. $6.50. Mm-hmm. So that means I made $14.50. I made $14.50.
Yep.
My problem is I live in an area where it's not that much and there's some, but it's not a large city. If you have a large city nearby, you can actually ask if they will give you a route further out. And a lot of times if there's just small stores near you, they may have extra work. Message them, work with them, say, hey, this is what I have. What do you have to offer me? You do the same with field agent. It's so good. How many do we do in a day? As many as we can fit in. We try to, listen, so for me, it's not about the amount of jobs, it's the amount of money I'm going to get paid. I try to stay somewhere in the realm of $30 to $100 an hour on average. I know that's a big jump, but sometimes it's going to be lower. Sometimes it's going to be higher. It's going to depend on the jobs. But when there is a lot of work back to back to back to back, I'm going to take it all. I got paid $30 to test a coffee, Jennifer. I love that. I love buy and tries are some of my absolute favorites. They have on Field Agent, they have ones for like Little Caesars and Domino's, and we've seen Popeyes, all kinds of stuff. So not only can you, get really cool stuff to try, you can get food to try. It's awesome. We set up our new live goal, 100 roses.
Yep. Again, we just want the cheap ones. It's just for the engagement when it's not for making money at all.
Taxes are going to be $10.99. $10.99. You will get those, save some money for taxes. It's not hard at all. Honestly, even if you save 20 or 30% most of the time, because there are so many write-offs, if you itemize, you are going to have so much that you can write off that most of it is going to go back in your pocket.
Yeah. So for anybody that wants a recap of what we did, we started off inside of Stop and Shop. We used 2 different apps, both of which are for free in our profile. We started off with Field Agent. That's one of the merchandising apps. We did the paper products audit. So we took 4-foot sections on the shelves for the paper towels, the toilet papers, the tissues, and sometimes it asks for the not the plasticware, the paper plates and stuff. It did not ask for that this time. That was a really quick $8 project that we did. And then we did Moby. That was the Eagle Eye mission. We were checking on the products at the self-checkout and the traditional registers, just taking photos and answering questions. That was a $4 project plus a bonus.
Focus to get fit. I got paid for 2 $15 projects at Publix for the vitamin, aspirin, and medicine. Can I ask you how long it takes? Mm-hmm. We call that free money. Yes, yes.
Yep. And so some of these apps do often dabble in the mystery shopping. Some of these do dabble in the product review. So if any of that is interesting to you, you can find those pretty frequently on these apps too. KS,
we normally go live somewhere between 9 and noon Eastern Standard Time. It depends on when I sleep and how much I sleep. I am an insomniac. But in the evening between 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard, we will hop on. Sometimes, I'll say 7:30 to 9:30 is when we generally get on. But it's really dependent on our kids, dinner, all that good stuff. Daily, you can cash out. So it's the first 6 days, it's going to be making that money, right? You're going to be earning it, and they've got to check your jobs. But once that 6 days hits, right, you're going to start seeing payouts, and you can cash them out. And if you're doing jobs, so that if after the 6 days, if you're doing jobs every day, you're going to see those payouts. It's $5 threshold, I think, for all of them. So if you're doing that every day, it's like basically as long as you start, after a few days, you're going to start being able to just cash that out. And if you're doing jobs every day, you'll be able to cash out every day after those, like that first week.
So if you're trying to get to the profile, I saw somebody said that they were new. Just click Joanna's name up there and then poke her in the face. It'll bring you to her page. All the apps that we talk about are in the link in the bio, the URL. If you don't see see the link in your bio, just go to joannalynnofficial.com. It's all the same stuff. All the apps we talk about are free, nothing to buy or sell.
What did Alice say? Alice says, Alice, I'm still too afraid to do it and mess something up. Who fucking cares? You're your own worker. Like, excuse my language, I swear like a sailor, okay? Who fucking cares? You're your own boss. You are your own boss. If I went in there and screwed that up, do you know what happens? Literally nothing.
Second live goal.
Oh, thank you guys. Literally nothing happens.
Yes, this is the pink-haired lady the other day.
I'm actually getting it fixed, getting some extensions in on Friday. Super excited.
We try, E. It's our job on live is repetitive. We try to keep it as loose, but like we also want to say things as efficiently as possible.
So TLC, I don't message anybody. I don't do any of that. I apologize. You can come here and ask questions, watch the videos, ask questions here. You can also join the Discord. It's our only paid service. Base is $7.99 a month, but you can get access to us pretty much 24/7. Either him, our mod team who is doing all of this work. It is worth it. So here's the thing. I didn't want to have a paid service, but there are so many people asking for one-on-ones that a teddy bear! That is so cute! Thank you!
Well, thank you.
I match all gifts and give them away on Insta, so make sure you're following me there. It would cost thousands of dollars, and you would have to wait months to see me, right? If you did a one-on-one. I would have to charge for that. That's my time. Like, it's my time. I don't mind doing the TikTok stuff, any of that, that's fine. So we opened the Discord. So it's better than a one-on-one because it's not just a one-time thing. You're not waiting forever for it. It's $7.99 for a month. If you go in the store and you're stuck on a project, you can't get something done, you can go right into the Discord and ask questions. It happens every single day. Yep. And that means you'll be able to finish that job and make that money. With one job, you could pay for your month's subscription.
Because as we were walking out, somebody had said, I feel like sometimes stores are not set up properly, and that's why this job exists. If you've worked retail once or twice in your life, you're pretty much going to understand what is being asked of you. It's really just about learning the product, learning the job, and learning how to use the apps as well. But essentially, if you've ever done anything in retail and the district manager comes by and says, hey, that needs to be changed, whatever the case may be. Sometimes they're in constant negotiations with these brands. They're trying to cut deals for specialized placements, specialized pricing, displays, all of that stuff. The thing is, not every company has the resources to go to every single store everywhere. So this is the independent contract version of when you see the guys like Pepsi and Coke and Frito-Lay restocking things at your at your stores, I should say. So these are all one-off projects. We can scan a whole bunch of contracts that are available right now, and we can go repeat these things in stores around us or not near us. We can travel as much as we want. So $5 to $25 a piece is a reasonable range to see a project in. It just depends on what's available in your area, what projects they are, and how far you got to travel to do them. But where's what? Yep. So merchandiser is on the books. It's taxable. I mean, all of these are. But when you are for survey merchandiser specifically, they need driver's license to. You don't need to scan the license. It says that you can scan it, but you don't have to. It's just it'll automatically fill. If you just manually fill that stuff in, you won't need it. However, you will need to at least provide a social security number for your Open Force account, because they're going to be the ones that physically make you your deposits and stuff. So we didn't talk too much about payment, but so these are all one-off projects. So you have a job, you walk inside of Walmart or Target or whatever, and you're checking on bread, you're checking on eggs, you're checking on energy drinks, you're checking on God knows what's available that day. You follow your instructions, you document everything that you're doing with pictures and data, a little bit of inventory. You might talk to a manager, put down some notes with them too, and then you upload your project. Once your projects are available for cash out, you can cash out at any time. Survey merchandiser and field agent are both direct deposit, so you just need a bank account of choice. Feel free to keep a fresh bank account separate from finances. That's totally cool. Mobi is the only one that's kind of wonky because those are digital gift cards through your email, but they have Target, Walmart, Amazon, and Visa and everything in between. Yes, yeah. So again, you are working in the retail space. You have a job to do. Try not to take it personally, because not everybody that works in the retail space wants to be there or is even nice or helpful or anything like that.
Oh, but sometimes they're jerks.
If for whatever reason you can't complete your project or that you're asked to stop, whatever, just document. You will still be paid for your time. If it keeps happening, they eventually will start reaching out to these stores or to the district manager to say, hey, can you please let this person in there? You know, they're there to do a service.
I'm seeing if there's any like other Mobies or field agents or merchandisers inside.
So, Lindsay, we used to have some more remote work from home stuff. The only thing we have right now is just the gaming stuff where you can earn some passive. When you can earn some passive cash by playing mobile games in your spare time. The other apps that we used to talk about no longer do the work from home stuff, so we just don't have them here on the platform anymore. We are still looking for something to fill that void. No, you shouldn't need to, Mayra. I mean, I don't remember. For field agent, I don't remember. I think when you finally set up your payment information, it might ask for it. But again, these are all on the books. These are taxable. So, you know, none of this is handouts. None of this is under the table or anything. It's income. So if you guys want to do this stuff, we're independent contractors. So we just file 1099s. So if you don't know anything about taxes, you certainly don't need a degree to file a 1099, but you can do your own research about, you know, filing as an independent contractor is pretty simple. Coming from the For You page, very nice.
Hey, finally, I love it.
Yeah. So actually I can show the apps.
I'll sit over here and be quiet.
The only one that we didn't demo today was Survey Merchandiser, which is what I'm going to show you right now. But first, of course, I'm going to show you. If you guys don't know who we are,
we'll try
what
to
we
do one tonight.
That's Joanna. I'm AJ. We show you guys how to make money, save money, and get cash back for free on your phone. There's nothing to buy or sell. You're not hawking products to friends, family, and strangers. We just have a collection of apps that we have found over the years to help you guys in your financial endeavors. Everything we talk about is free. Click the link in the bio or go to joannalynnofficial.com. It is all the same information. I don't know if I missed the link or not. I think I might have clicked the wrong thing. I guess we'll see. Come on. Load. Really? There we go. All right. So here's Joanna's website. So everything's categorized nice and neat. Wow, this thing is lagging. I think my phone is either really slow or something. I don't know. Anyway, the gaming and the surveys. Lots of videos and stuff regarding this. This is the stuff where you can do anywhere. All you need is a phone and some internet. The merchandising stuff, that's what we're demoing inside the store. Survey Merchandiser, Field Agent, and Moby. Then there's also cashback coupons and discounts. Saving money on the everyday purchases that you make is just as important as earning the extra cash in the first place. Exercise these, create that snowball, save money. We do have a couple of financial apps if you want to know more about those too. But everything here is free. Grab some to try. Go back to the profile, watch the pinned videos and the Side Hustle playlist, and that'll give you a gist of what we do here. And then come back and say hi, because we go live twice a day most days to answer your questions and show you how to use the app. So I will show you what Survey Merchandiser looks like. Again, this is the only one we didn't demo. I'll show you the other two in a minute. So you're going to create an account, and this is what you're going to see when you open up your apps. And you're going to see some stores that you are recognizing. Stop and Shop, ShopRite, Target. We've got, these are multiples as well, Walmart, Dollar General, Cumberland Farms. These are gas stations up here in the Northeast. CVS, Big Y, this is another one up here. There's a grocery store, though, not a gas station. Walgreens, things like that. And each of these is an entry by store. You can search different ways, but this tells you what projects can be done inside of stores near you. So let's just see what's going on at ShopRite right now. There are 3 different jobs at ShopRite right now. These are resets. Whenever it says an hourly project, it will literally pay you by the hour. This is a one-off project that you can do here. Let's see what else we got here. More of those. More of these. Juice, drink, audit, and restocking. Let's click this and preview it. So this is the watermelon water. This is a product that you're going to be looking for. When this project is actually yours, you will have a lot more detailed instructions, but this is like the abstract. It tells you what you're going to be doing. This is a $12 project. It'll take you roughly 30 minutes of work.
I'm going to call my dad.
Go for it. Okay. For this visit, it's going to have a sell sheet and a letter of authorization. So you just need 2 pieces of paper in hand. It provides you with those documents so that you have them. Just print them ahead of time. Check in with customer service and present the LOA. Let them know you're there on behalf of Watermelon Water to check on product on the shelf and correct any issues. So Depending on what it asks you, it might ask for a photo of the vendor book. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. You might just be able to go in and do your job anyway. But you're going to go find it. You're looking for it in the hydration. You're looking for 5, I think. So it's the 12 ounce, the 33.8 ounce. Then there's a lemonade, the strawberry lemonade, and the limeade. They should be located in the beverage cooler. So this is not shelf stable. They should be refrigerated. You're going to go find it where it is and take a photo of the section as it's presented that day at the store. And you're going to take a photo of surrounding probably of surrounding spots too. Make notes of anything that's damaged on the shelf. If there is, you're going to put those aside and leave those with the manager to have them damaged out. But then you're going to do some basic inventory of everything that's there. The number of facings is just the number of rows of product. So that's all it is. It teaches you what you're looking for there. Making sure the price tag is correct. These are all very simple things that you've probably done working at Walmart or Target or everywhere else. Once you assess the product, you might speak with the manager. Just let them know what you're there to do. It tells you what you're in charge of touching about. They just want feedback. How does this product do? Do you need anything regarding this product? It's very surface level. You're not selling anyone anything. If there's anything in the back room that can be brought to the front, you can do that, whether that means the store brings it out for you or they don't mind you going and getting it yourself. Either way, you leave that up to them. But if there is more, you can just bring it forward and refill it. If they tell you that they don't have it, usually they have like a scanner and you can just take a picture, show that that's not, that they don't have any extra. But you'll bring that to the front, depending on how much you had to restock. And then ordering, it's just, you're not actually selling them anything. It's just, they want to know if they have anything, any reorders scheduled. If there's a price tag issue, you can have the store fix that. And then merchandising is just pulling everything front and faced, making it look nice. Comments, questions, concerns. $12 projects to go move water around in the store. Really easy stuff. And you can do as many of these as you want. If you look at the map view, you can see that this is the state of Connecticut, and each one of these bubbles is a job. So all you have to do is do a little bit of planning ahead of time, and you can basically just say, hey, I'm starting here, I'm ending there, and I can take everything through. Some of these you can take right away. Some of them need prior authorization, but by and large, you can work and as much as you can reliably complete. And it does need your GPS location so that you can see how all that stuff works. So that's what Survey Merchandiser looks like. The other ones that we did demo Field Agent today. This was the one we did with the paper products. Similar type of thing, just different company, different contracts and stuff like that. Here's a list view of everything that's here, and there's also a map view. Just like on Survey Merchandiser, all those pins are jobs. Feel free to take as many as you want. And Moby, as I said at the very beginning of the live, this one's been kind of wonky lately. They've been experiencing some server issues. I might need to log out and fix this. Oh, no, it worked. All right, there we go. So there's the list view. Here's the map view. There's a bunch of projects too. So we encourage you to use all three of these if you can, because you're allowed to. And you're allowed to pick up as many projects as you can. The bulk of this income is very quick hits of $5 to $10 to $15 in like as few as 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and moving on to the next store. So if you can get, comfortable and cover a lot of ground, you can make a lot of money for sure.
Sorry, Mike, I had to talk to my dad. Mm-hmm. Listen, we're real people.
So, Survey Merchandiser, Field Agent, and Moby are the three merchandising apps we talk about here. There are others out there. Those are the three that we talk about here. They are in the profile. Just click the link in the bio. In the merchandising section, you will see those. That's where they be.
Sorry,
what's up, Drummer Sky? Let's see. Which app do you get paid for trying food drinks? So that's mostly going to be... Survey Merchandiser does have some of those. They're going to be more abundant on Field Agent. Again, there are others out there that you can do that, but of the three that we talk about, Field Agent's going to be the one that you're going to find like the buy and tries with foods and things like that. Need to go visit that. Yeah, so Myra, again, we don't do any type of one-on-ones just because it's not cost effective for you guys. Joanna has 2.5 million followers. If we did 10% of her following, we would be booked out multiple years and it would not be cost effective for you guys. So what we did instead is created a paid subscription for a Discord server. So if you don't know what Discord is, it's a free messaging app. It's the only thing that we talk to you guys on, and you have to subscribe to talk to us because, got to make sure that it's actually us. It's totally elective. You don't need to do it if you don't want to, but if you are somebody that is serious about doing this and wants the extra help, or just to have us, anytime, day or night, I'm having an issue with a project, what would you advise? We got you. We're in there. Lots of our mods are in there. We can generally help you with any issue that you might be having. There will be more content coming on the Discord, but right now, base membership is all you're going to need, and that's $7.99. There will be more things for the long-term followers.
How long have we been on? 38 minutes. 38.
Yeah, and that's why we have the rules that we do. We don't talk to you guys on social media whatsoever. We do accept emails, but we're backed up right now. We go live once, if not twice a day, and we talk to you guys here, and we have the Discord server. Other than that, we don't talk to you guys on the internet at all.
Taylor's waiting for a tobacco maintenance for $23.
Nice.
That is amazing. Working apps, Field Agent Moby, and Survey Merchandiser. That is correct.
For sure.
I know that right now you're talking about merchandising, but what about gaming? So the ones that we have in our profile are the only companies that we currently trust and use. Not saying other ones are not. However, these are the ones we have vetted, had meetings with, talked to, and set up contracts with so that we know that they're legit.
You're welcome,
which are Cash Kick, Swag Bucks, Inbox Dollars, and Free Cash for iOS and Android. Then we have 2 more for Android, which are Missed Play and Rewarded Play. We know that those are legitimate. So any games you get through those companies are legitimate.
Yep. Drummer's guy just went to Disneyland. Well, she's going to Disney World at the beginning of next month. So
you mean on Sunday?
Yes, that is the beginning of next month, right? The Discord has only been open for about a month. So just a few things about the Discord. Subscribing to the Discord is not the same thing as subscribing to TikTok. We would much rather see you on Discord. Discord is a free app if you don't already have it. When you're joining Discord, the link to do so is in the profile. If you click it on mobile and it does not prompt you to subscribe, you won't be able to talk to us. Subscription services are not fully integrated into mobile app yet. So if you want to join and it doesn't prompt you to, just go on a regular desktop and go to the Discord server, and then you can subscribe from there, and then your mobile app will work just fine. How many hours do you work on Field Agent to make $100? It depends on the project, Desi. Generally, projects on Field Agent are gonna pay less on average than Survey Merchandiser, just because they're more surface level. Survey Merchandisers are more in depth, and they pay higher because of that. So it depends on how many you can grab and how quickly you can work. Instead of like making income claims, we really just give you like projections on what you should be working towards. But it could take, you could probably get that in 15 projects, 30 it depends.
Yeah, and there have been a lot of people. If you have, because I know Thurston is one of, how many of you have actually switched over from working a regular job to doing this?
Go ahead. Let's see how many phone calls Joanna can get. Yes, so as far as work, so at the end of the day, this is independent contract work. So it just means you work for yourself. We're not on the clock. We are in charge of how much we're working. We accept and decline jobs as we please. There's no quotas that we have to hit personally, and there's no cap to what we can make. So it really just it comes down to how you want to do this for you. The cool thing about this income is that it's something that you can actually make work for yourself, as opposed to you needing to make yourself work for your job, because most of our followers already have something established. Either you have a full-time or multiple part-time jobs, you do other gig work and stuff, or maybe you're stay at home or partially or fully retired or between careers. We've heard it all. Everyone from stay at homes to entrepreneurs do what we do because everybody needs a little extra, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Basically, the structure of how we do time-wise is that each project that we take has a default time limit, and that just means from the time you pick up this project to the end of that time limit, please start that project. Once you're in it, I've never physically been kicked out of a project if I'm past the limit, as long as you stay in the app. If you leave and you're past the time limit, it might lock you out. But generally speaking, you can spread your days to whenever it works for you. If you want to use these on your way to or from work, if you've got a decent commute to your full-time job, you can absolutely do that. As long as these stores are open and operating, and you can go in and do your job, it doesn't matter what time of day you do it. You can do this on your days off. You can be stay at home if you got to get the kiddos out of the house and you're running errands. A lot of these you can just add and be efficient. If you already do things like DoorDash, Uber, Instacart, you can maximize what you're earning on an average day with these. And it's something that you can always, you have the freedom to grow and shrink to your needs, because that's what we've been doing. So you don't have to do this full time. It's not something that we're paid salary on. It's just we work and we get paid by the project. Yeah. Yes, so because you are your own business, you do not need to claim mileage, but you probably should. Anything that can be considered a business expense is often deductible on your taxes. So obviously mileage is a big one. Any type of incidental, parts of your phone bill or car, a lot of that stuff, we just recommend speaking to a tax professional because we are not tax professionals. We have professionals do that for us. They're the ones that know the tax code, but you can do some preliminary research, irs.gov, to see what types of things you can start keeping track of, keeping basic records of. Even if you don't do what we do, you might already have a business of your own that you should be saving money on. There's some jobs that do not require you to check and speak with managers. So that's usually going to be Moby, just because Moby is mostly secret shop, mystery shop. They do have some of the old-fashioned ones where you got to go talk to the associate, and the associate's like supposed to hit on whatever sales they got going on. But most of it is focusing on the products, and you don't need to check in with anybody. That's not to say you can't do the check-ins. They're very simple. Most of what we do is very like surface-level engagement with the store. The only time it gets tedious and taxing is when you're actually moving things around in conjunction with the store. You'll know those products. You'll recognize those projects before you get them. Those are not going to sneak up on you for sure. You deduct half of your cell phone cost. Exactly. Again, business taxes it's just a realm that is not, really given, like a realm of education that the general public gets. Nice. So, for sure.
Okay. Tony's at 2 today instead, so he has plenty of time. Diana's tomorrow at 1.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
She's the best.
She is the best. Yeah. We love Nikki. If you need a good hairstylist, Glam Labs by Nikki over on Instagram. She's amazing.
If you live up here.
If you live up here or can get to her, or you'll pay for her to travel, she's amazing. She's putting my extensions and everything. We'll do a live while I'm there this week.
Yeah, so basic record keeping is all you're going to need. So I'll do like, in the beginning, you're not going to need to keep too much record. In the beginning, you're basically, it's not an internship. You're getting paid for what you're doing. But in the beginning, it's going to be a bit rocky just because you're learning something brand new. You might be doing some extra traveling just to get familiar with things, and you're going to be repeating projects over and over for comfortability. So you're probably not going to be completing projects on the recommended amount of time, whether it's like 20 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever. It might be taking you longer than that, and that's okay. Speed comes with practice. You will get better the more you do this. So in the beginning, it kind of sucks. What you're trying to reach, though, is you're trying to reach a point where you can complete a mid-size audit inside of a store in about 15 to 20 minutes. If you can do that, that's a pretty good productivity rate. That just means that if you go off the base pay scale, which is about $5 and $6 a project, which you're never going to get for a mid-size audit, ever. All you would need to do is 4 projects in 1 hour at $6 a project, and that's $24 an hour right there. And you can include travel time in that. A lot of projects you can batch in the same stores as well, so it really just depends on what's near you. And that's a baseline. $24 an hour is a baseline. Like everything else sucked today, I still made $24 an hour. Like Joanna said, we usually float in that $30 to $70, $80 an hour range, just because every day is going to be a little different. We just take what work is available, and sometimes we can make that rate in 40 jobs, sometimes we can make that rate in 15 jobs. It just depends on what you're working on, for sure. Which freezer audit, Donna? The refrigerated and frozen meat and breakfast audits, those you do not need to check in. Those are on Survey Merchandiser. Other freezer audits, I'm not sure. You got paid twice to $50 travel bonus for 2 separate projects at the same store. Yes. So again, once you get further established and you're able to complete these projects reliably, accurately, consistently, all of that stuff, Survey Merchandiser is known to contact you with extra stuff, especially towards the end of the month. I'm telling you right now, guys, our phone is going off the hook all the time.
I got 16
with
job
a whole
offers
bunch
yesterday.
of route offers. They have deadlines that they need to meet just like we do. So that means a lot of times they will reach out and say, hey, we've got some projects we need done. We'll bump up the pay a little bit. We'll give you travel pay. A lot of that stuff comes to you. The more you do, it's not going to be handed to you immediately, but will show up if you stick with it.
Moby is in my profile under the merchandising apps, MOBEE. Use the code P3VG. That's going to give you 300 bonus points on your first mission once you complete it.
My phone cord audits are giving me $30 an hour. I walked into a huge mess the other night and stayed 3 hours. And you know what?
$90.
So remember, it's how we keep it's how they keep the stores compliant. Because at the end of the day, even if the brand agrees on, hey, you need to have this for, a 3-month period, I want this display, this price in this location, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, if the store doesn't do it, the store doesn't do it. So a lot of companies would rather spend the money on a merchandiser to actually go in and alter the product the way that it's supposed to be. Because sometimes, if anybody's worked in retail, some things you just don't have time for. Some things get pushed back, things happen, things don't show up, things get broken, damaged, things happen. And so we're just quality assurance. We're making sure that the brands are happy with where their products are. That's all we're doing. Going in the back room, so every store is a little different, even down to the people that work there. Some stores are going to be pretty, at least in our experience, they don't give us too much crap.
We have some lives that we have saved on YouTube. You can go watch some where I've talked to managers. Guys, it doesn't even have to be a manager. It could be somebody with a scanner. I will try to get a manager interaction for tonight, if not tomorrow. We'll get one to show you guys live. So make sure you're catching all of our lives.
Yeah, so, and again, we're throwing a lot of information at you. So this is not something that you need to show up. There's no book or course with us. The apps are free for you guys to try and use. The only thing that you would need to pay for is if you actually want our step-by-step help in the public Discord server, or not public, it's private. And that requires a subscription. But you don't need to pay for that. You can have success all by yourself without joining the Discord. That's just for people that want some extra help. You are working independently. We remember what it's like. You are working for yourself. So if you are somebody that is self-motivated and are a self-starter and you can work independently and maybe thrive on some executive function, you're probably going to be okay. But if you need help, that's okay too. We're here to help you. The more you do this stuff, the easier it gets. If you make a mistake, 2 things are going to happen. Number one, if it's on Survey Merchandiser, 99% of the time, they will give you 48 hours to go make corrections to fix the project. If it's on Moby or Field Agent, you may not get paid. And that's it. Your job is still there.
I don't get your live. You don't get my live notifications anymore, Lisa J. That's because TikTok doesn't like me. It's okay. If you're part of my Discord, you will get notifications of my lives every single day, both times a day. So that is a base membership of $7.99, but you also get all of the benefits of being able to ask questions 24 hours a day. If you're on a job and you need help, all of those things. And there is a section for every single app inside of the Discord. So if you are not on the Discord, you are missing out.
Yeah, and sometimes it just gets nasty. Sometimes, not with the people, but sometimes things get backed up and skipped over, and they need somebody to actually just go in and correct it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I saw somebody had asked about uplines or something. This is not
No.
No, if you guys don't know how we do things, that's a fair question, but there's no MLMs, there's no pyramid schemes, there's nothing to buy or sell or anything like that. There's no crypto here, there's no NFTs, there's no investment vehicles of any kind. This is just income for you guys to do. The only thing that we get is we do get referral links. When you guys click our links, yes, the companies do pay us to promote them, but that's how we're able to do what we do on TikTok for free. We don't have to charge you guys for a book or a course. The only thing that we have is completely elective. All the apps that we talk about are completely free to use. You don't need to pay for anything. And it's how we keep the platform going. And we have employees that we pay.
4 employees, right. We pay a living wage.
Right.
I am not skimping. I am $10 over our state's minimum wage.
Yep.
So.
Yep. And what's it called? It's just it's to keep the TikTok machine going. We do lives once, if not twice a day. We do a lot of research offline to bring more things to the platform. There's a very specific way that we do that. We go on business trips. There's lots of things that just keep it going, and so that's how we do.
So Sherry, I do have some tips. I know I hate I Spies and scavenger hunts. The trick is look for them in stores where you can look up the product. Where they ask for no, we just it's the
siblings.
Eyes. It's the eyes and mouth shape a little bit, and nose. So I Spies and scavenger hunts inside of Field Agent. Yes, they're not my favorite, but there are some tips and tricks. First, you don't take those until you know, and it gives you as much information as possible of those products. What I would do, and I will try it, okay? Find a store that you can look up the UPCs that they give you, like Walmart. I think you can do it with Target and Lowe's, those kind of things. The ones where you can look it up in their app, write it down. If the store has it, and only if the store has it, do you leave your house and go check it out. That's what I would do if I was going to do that.
Also, the thing that they don't tell you about I Spies and scavenger hunts is you can find them in any store. Just because it's labeled as Walmart, labeled as Target, labeled as Stop and Shop, if you find that UPC, that product, anywhere, you could find it in your house. If you match the 12-digit code from the app to the 12-digit code on that barcode, that's a success. So you can search any product, any UPC on a site that you can search inventory, like Target app, Lowe's app, Home Depot, Walmart, anything that you can scan those. So just as a rule of thumb, any UPC that you plug in there, even if it doesn't come from that store, I always search just to see if I can get a few to flip. Some of them you're going to be able to figure out kind of intuitively, you know, if it's like the ones that up here that aren't too bad are the Cumberland Farms projects, because those are usually Cumberland Farm specific products. They're not sold anywhere else, and it's usually like cooler food, deli food, stuff like that, and those are going to be a little bit easier to find. But yeah, that's with I Spy.
Yeah, we don't try to stick with those. We do, if I know the products there, I'll do it. Yeah. But it's really audits, precision required, buy and try, real estate audits, those types of things. Those are the ones that I'm going to do.
And I mean, if you find the products on iSpies, they're very simple. They just want you to take multiple photos and describe the product as to what it is, because the computer doesn't know what it is. You're providing that context in an iSpy. That's what you're doing. Problem is, they're just hit or miss. There's no guarantee your product's going to be there, and you're not going to get paid if you don't find it.
So we're about to hop off, but if you guys could do me the solid of going to my profile in the very last, not the pinned ones, but the last video that I posted, it's where I'm talking to myself. If you guys could watch it all the way through, like it, comment something silly, comment anything, comment a question, comment an emoji, and repost. I don't know if you guys know how to repost. I can show you really quick.
It's the yellow button.
It's the little yellow button. So if I were to go to, and I wanted to repost this video, so this is somebody else's video, but if I hit that little arrow, just click the repost. You don't have to do anything else. Ready? Done. Repost. So if you like, comment, and repost, and watch it all the way through, it really helps me. TikTok doesn't show me to a lot of people, but it will if you guys do that. So even if 100 of the 400 people in here go and do that, that would boost that video, which I worked really hard on right now, if you guys could do that. So we're about to go and do some errands. So watch the videos, download the apps, write down your questions, and we'll be back later tonight for a regular working live.
Between 8 and 10 Eastern Standard Time.
We might take our son with us so he can learn the ropes, because he's been doing some of this stuff. So make sure to get all of that. Go watch the video, like, comment, and repost. It really, really does help me. If you do nothing all day, if you watch that one video, I would appreciate it. Oh, Dimples, thank you so much.
Consider joining the Discord if you want some extra help, or just drop a follow, come back, come lurk, come ask questions, get comfortable, and then try this stuff on your own. Let us know how it goes.
All right. We love you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and we will see you tonight. Bye.